This is Shayna Hiller from Build Your Personal Yoga Business, and today I'd like to share with you the 5 steps that you must know and hopefully implement if you would like to host a successful yoga retreat. Yoga retreats are a phenomenal way to grow as a yoga teacher, to share yoga in a much different, deeper way, and to also get paid to travel. Let's just say it as it is. It's everything. It's so many things. The first step that you really want to be conscientious of is where. Where would you like to host this yoga retreat, right? There's no regulation system for yoga retreats, and you could technically host a yoga retreat anywhere in the world, including close to home. You can host a retreat in your backyard if you wanted to, or at your home, or near your home, or within driving distance. So there's many options to consider. It can also be overseas, a plane ride away, Bali, Costa Rica, the more popular destinations, but really being conscious about where, what calls to you. Is it a place you've been, a place you've been wanting to go, something that other people, perhaps some of your yoga students, have asked you about in terms of wanting to go on a retreat with you? So first, getting clear with your where. Mind you, these steps are not necessarily in order. I tried to make them as in order as possible. So considering where would you want to host your first retreat? If you are in the market for hosting a yoga retreat and you're not sure where to begin, close your eyes and start feeling into what shows up. Like, where are you guys when you're on this retreat? Is it tropical and sandy? Is it somewhere in Europe? Is it close to home? Is it in the woods? What type of a climate is it? So really getting present with that. And you can host many retreats. So this is just for this idea of a retreat. The second step to consider is, how long do you want your retreat to be? A retreat can actually be 4 hours, 2 hours, 1 day, 7 days, 10 days. 5 nights, 6 days, right? So there's no rule book as to how long a yoga retreat should be. And again, this depends on many factors, especially first and foremost, your where. If I'm going to host a yoga retreat in Bali, which is a 16 or 20-hour flight from here, it's going to be longer than a day for sure. Maybe longer than 2 days, right? So figuring out, again, who's your clientele? Who are your students? Poll your people, ask your people, send a survey. Hey, you guys, I'm thinking of hosting a retreat. What do you think? 2 days, 5 days, what would work best for your schedule, right? So again, ultimately you decide, you choose, and the more that you are clear and decisive with your choice, everything will start flowing and you'll attract the right students onto your retreat. The third thing to consider when hosting a yoga retreat is your theme. This is the third step, is the theme of the retreat. So many yoga teachers miss this point. And the reason that this is so important, more so now than ever, is because yoga retreats are growing. They're everywhere. There are so many websites that are hosting sites for yoga retreats, and you can literally type in different categories of retreats. So the market is definitely saturated, which is not a negative thing. In my opinion, a